Oh god, something happened yesterday with Emma Chamberlain, and I was actually on the bus back from Belfast when this happened, and I was so confused because I didn't know why she was trending number one whenever seemingly she didn't do anything, and just people were attacking her to the point where I was getting so many DMs from people being like, Adam, you need to get on this now, like Emma Chamberlain just got exposed. And immediately I was like, Emma Chamberlain just got exposed? Like, what did she get exposed for? Like, I was going back and forth in my head, like, the possible scenarios. I was like, okay, maybe something to do with Sister Squad. Like, I don't know. There wasn't really much. I was like, maybe her relationship got exposed. Like, there wasn't much to Emma Chamberlain that I believe could have just been, like, exposed. And I was right. But the story is quite messy. And I think it tells a bigger story in general. And let's get into it. So, yesterday was the day that the new president of the United States was elected. Now, this is very important to the story. That new president, as we all know, is Joe Biden. Now, a lot of America, most of America, was celebrating, and people noticed very quickly whenever this announcement came out that one of their favorite creators, one of my favorite creators, Emma Chamberlain, while all the other YouTubers and celebrities were, tweeting their support and their happiness and celebrating, they noticed that their favorite, Emma Chamberlain, had deactivated her Twitter. Now, immediately, people were like, this is sus. Why did she delete her Twitter? Like, I'm going to show you right here. She actually deactivated her own Twitter, which was quite sus, and even I was like, why did she do that? I didn't think because of the reason people were going for, and I'm going to tell you that reason. I think it's ridiculous, like, beyond fucking ridiculous that people jumped to this conclusion and made her have to address it, but her Twitter was gone, and my opinion was, she's probably just had enough of Twitter, she needs a little break. Don't we all? Don't we all? Everyone's all, oh my god, social media breaks, I need a detox for my fucking mental health. But whenever it comes to a celebrity or their favorite person doing it, they're quick to jump on the train of, Emma Chamberlain's done nothing wrong. Emma Chamberlain is not like these YouTubers that we're exposing. There's no, if she wants a mental health break, she's earned it. She's been someone who went viral on this platform, very young, and just blew up out of nowhere. And that's a lot of pressure. And she kept doing videos even when she wasn't in a good mental state and pushed herself. She's very much so said the pressure of it caved in on her. And so if she needs a social media break, fine by me, fine by you, who the fuck cares? And so whenever I saw this, I went, yeah, she's taking a break, okay. Very quickly, people started coming up with scenarios, and this following screenshot started going very viral on Twitter. Now, this is allegedly, I'm not even believing it when I'm saying this, so I'm just saying allegedly, making fun of people who believe this. This is allegedly Emma Chamberlain's voting status in the presidential, elections. It says, voter registration fields. Party, Republican. Age, birthday, Emma Chamberlain's birthday. Ethnicity, white. Gender, female. Birthplace, current registration date. Name, primary ID, blurred out. But it says, voters in household, Chamberlain, Emma. Age, 19. Party, Republican. So people immediately jumped on the fact that Emma Chamberlain was upset that Donald Trump did not win. So she went as far as deactivating her Twitter, which doesn't even make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Like, if you think about it, that does not make any sense. Why would she deactivate her Twitter if she was so sad that Donald Trump? Surely she would be on defending. Like, who gives a fuck? People were attacking, coming after her, which is so fucking ironic in the first place because she left Twitter because of a mental health break, and people were coming at her even more, deteriorating her mental health even more. So, first of all, let me just talk about this. This is, in my opinion, 90% inaccurate. Like, not accurate at all. Why would it just be posted? Also, are you really going to tell me that Emma Chamberlain, the YouTuber, is the only Emma Chamberlain that votes? No. I'm sure there's a Republican Emma Chamberlain out there. There's multiple people with the same name. Oh my fucking god. Let's get this into our head, people. Jesus Christ. Also, how easy this is to Photoshop. How easy it is to take an Emma Chamberlain from Miami and Photoshop her information to make it seem like it's Emma Chamberlain. Like, were people going to do this even if she didn't deactivate her Twitter? This is what's really weirding me out. I'm like, why did people do this? It really has pissed me off. So I'm going to show you a couple of the tweets that were going viral. For all those wondering, so someone's saying it like a fact, there's a website where you can find if people are registered to vote, which is true. You can see if they're registered to vote. It doesn't give the most accurate information on who they voted for. Let's get this into our heads, people. There's a website where you can find if people are registered to vote. Sorry, I'm just really angry about this. if you have their name and state, and this is a website that said that Emma Chamberlain is registered as a Republican. She also deactivated today, and people are saying it's because Biden won. This tweet got 400 likes. Someone said that Emma Chamberlain is a Republican, and to be honest, the fact that she's been real quiet these past few days makes me think. Now, this is following on from people being really pissed at Emma Chamberlain not being the most vocal publicly about her political views, and she has been more so in recent times because people did call her out for it, so there's a little bit of growth that we're seeing there. But also, a lot of people don't believe that you have to be vocal about your political stance. Now, you can have your own opinion of that. I personally believe that you should be vocal, especially if you have an audience. Because if the audience don't agree with you, surely you don't want them, fucking with you anyway. Or, if they do fuck with you, then, you know what I mean? I don't see any negatives to a public figure and a YouTuber, which there's been so much controversy that we need to talk about with, like, James Charles, Keemstar, Manny MUA, like, all these different ones, talking about that they support Biden. And people are so pissed that they're being vocal. But yet they have no problem commenting Trump 2020. So you're like, stop being political, Trump 2020. Do you realize that you, in doing that, have been political? So I believe that public figures should. So just some more of these tweets. I don't know why everyone's acting surprised that Emma Chamberlain is a Republican. This is the same girl that didn't post anything about Black Lives Matter until she got hate for it, which is very true in the Black Lives Matter. I'm not saying about the rest, but Emma was getting called out for not talking up about the Black Lives Matter movement, and she was called out, and then she did. I believe that she should have been from the start, but that's a whole other issue. Emma Chamberlain is a registered Republican. Look at these people tweeting it as fact. As a registered Republican. No one knows if she's voted or not, and she deactivated after Trump lost. Suspicious. 99% sure Emma Chamberlain isn't a Republican. I don't get why she wouldn't encourage her followers to vote or openly say who she stands with. So this is people being like, why didn't you say who you were voting if it wasn't Trump? And it's like, we've seen all these YouTubers and celebrities coming forward and being like, vote Biden, Harris, Biden, Harris, coming forward. And I believe that's the right thing to do, especially with the standing of America. You may disagree with me. Trust me, I've been getting some Trump supporters just in my comments very angry at me. I really don't care. I'm not from America. You say, it doesn't affect you because you're in Ireland. Fuck off. Yes, it does. We're all one world. Whatever happens in America affects us. Let's be real. Jesus Christ, it's like just believing that you're like the one and only if you're in America. Get over yourself. I knew Emma Chamberlain was sketchy, but I didn't think she'd be a Republican. Why is every famous American teen a Republican? First Addison and Charlie, now Emma Chamberlain. What is going on? Emma Chamberlain's Republican ass deactivated. Emma Chamberlain is a registered Republican. Emma Chamberlain is a Republican. I can't believe Emma Chamberlain is a Republican. You're telling me Emma Chamberlain deactivated because Biden won and she's a Republican. Y'all saying Emma Chamberlain is a Republican without any proof. Not Emma Chamberlain deactivating, that's suspicious. People are saying she's a registered Republican. This all started from that. She was trending on Twitter, getting mass amount of hate. Keep in mind, she deactivated Twitter because she needed a break, mental health-wise. And during that break, people came for her more. Y'all are fucking weird. Emma addressed it, which is very weird because Emma normally doesn't address things. This is why I know she's being serious about this. I really don't like to engage in any internet drama or lies, but today is a very big day. Today is a day to celebrate. I really don't want to spend my day today defending made-up facts about me. I hope we can all come together, celebrate, and love each other. The future is very bright. I love you all so much, every single one of you. Now keep in mind, on Emma's VSCO, she has this, which is literally Obama with an F Donald Trump sign. So could y'all not have done your research a little bit? Then we have this from TikTok Insiders. They said, you okay? My screen just did a little dance. This was tweeted by one of Emma Chamberlain's friends. They said, if y'all noticed, Emma has been off social media for about a week now. She normally uploads on YouTube on Sundays. She didn't post this past week. She also didn't post on her podcast. Y'all don't know what's going on. So here we have one of her friends literally speaking up that y'all don't know what's going on in her life. And here's the thing. Y'all don't. I don't. So why are we gonna jump to conclusions over Photoshop pictures, sending her mass amount of hate for no reason? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Like, who started this? People saw that she deactivated her Twitter. Did people automatically jump on the, let's find something now that she's not here to defend herself? But yet she came on defending herself. And here's the thing. Emma has been silent on social media with her podcast and her videos and stuff. And people aren't even bothering to be like, okay, maybe something else is going on here. The last time I saw Emma was, not personally, we're not friends, but I'm just saying online, was Halloween. And so she's been very silent since then. And it's like, we don't know what's going on. So why are we jumping to conclusions over photoshopped pictures? And people are like comparing her to other teenagers who've been exposed as being Republicans, allegedly. And even with them, there's a little bit more that you can be like, oh, here's, like a bunch of information. With Emma, it was one Photoshop picture. And what, next her name was trending on Twitter with her receiving mass amount of hate. People being like, we need to mass unsubscribe to her, mass unfollow her. Like, she's the worst person ever. It's a bit weird. It's weird how the internet works like that, right? I don't like it. And it's so weird, and I can't believe it happened, and I can't believe she had to come on and defend herself. I'm glad she did. And she didn't really necessarily address what was happening, but just, you know, kind of like a general statement. Like, what was it again? She said, yeah, very general. I really don't like to engage in any internet drama or lies. But today is a very big day. Today's a day to celebrate. I really don't want to spend my day today defending myself over facts that were made up. I hope we can all come together today, celebrate, and love each other. The future is very bright. I love y'all so much, every single one of you. To me, this just seems like someone who is not being vocal politically and still acknowledging that they're happy that Biden won, right? Today is a great day. We need to celebrate. Yes, she's making it very clear that she's a Democrat here, at least from my understanding of it, right? I mean, you can have your different one, or maybe that's not the truth, or, you know what I mean? I really didn't like that. It really pissed me off, and I wasn't planning on making a video about this because it angered me so much. But I woke up today, an entire night after this had happened, and Emma debunked it, with her name still trending, and people still coming after her and saying, yeah, she's just lying. What more do you want from her? What do you, like, she addressed it, saying that today's the day to celebrate that Joe Biden had won, and people are still like, this is not good enough. What do you want her to do? Literally, it seems like the expectation for her is so high for some reason. And I don't understand why. Like, why? Weird. This started from a random Twitter. I would love to figure out who the first person to, you know, talk about this was. Because I'd love to, like, find out what their aim was in doing this. And if they photoshopped it. Guys, what's your opinion on this? I think it was really weird. And it's just the fact that, good on Emma. You know, for Twitter is one of her, especially being a public figure, you need your social medias. Her leaving Twitter, like, whether it's indefinitely or just for a little break, good. Prioritize yourself, and we'll always be here. We'll always be here to watch your videos. I know I will be, or see your posts, whatever. I don't think it's the be-all fucking end-all if she leaves Twitter, and people just jumping to conclusions on Twitter kind of proves the point on why she left Twitter in the first place. It's so bizarre, right? Let's talk about it. What's your opinions of it? I'll see you in my next video. Guys, don't believe everything that you just fucking see. Bye.